Good morning to all, and welcome to the People's Republic of China for Day 3 of the FIBA 3x3 U23 World Cup 2025, where the best of the best in the world of U3x3 basketball compete to take the ultimate prize, a gold medal. First 2 days are in the books, and now we move into crunch time. As you can see, the weather pretty good. It's gotten a little colder here, and there's no sun. There's some wind that's hitting the venue. I've had to bring a sweater today. All good, though. And again, we move into crunch time. All teams have played 2 games so far, have gotten a good, decent, or potentially a bad start, and have had a day to adjust and scout the other team's tactics. Today's the day when they get to lay it all out there on the half court. 2 more games to try and get into the top 2 of their groups and punch a ticket to the knockout rounds on Sunday. At the end of business today, we will know which teams from men's and women's Pool A and C will have made it to the quarterfinals and will have a chance to compete for top 3. This is what women's Pool A looks like right now. China and Japan both undefeated. And look, we'll get to see them first go up against each other. Italy at 1-1, Chinese Taipei, and Egypt still looking for their first win. Look, that's the women's side. We got the men's side as well. Of course, we started with Pool C on Wednesday. Now we start with Pool A, so we flipped the script. And China and Japan up first. The men come next. 40 games in the books, 56 left in the upcoming 3 days here from right in front of the Xiong An Future City Sport Arena. And I'll be in your ear for all those 56 10-minute sprints. They call me the Mountain. My government name, Boz Rosendahl. And I've highly enjoyed the action so far, and I have highly enjoyed Japan. They play at a breakneck pace. Picked up 2 victories, as mentioned, 22-11 over Egypt, and a 20-18 victory where they held on against Chinese Taipei, who furiously came back. And is your leading scorer for Japan, co-leading scorer, I might say. Tanaka, who makes it to the course last, is her and Hanashima, who've led the way 13 apiece. They're joined by Miyako Kondo and Misori Iha. This is Team Japan. Undefeated, as mentioned. Your number 9 seed coming in. And they face an opponent they know a lot about, because these 2 teams faced off in the Asia Conference of the Nations League this year. So they've played each other a ton. It's China at home in front of their own crowd. They watched the men yesterday dig deep. Chinese men who lost a player, played with 3, but got a win to keep their hopes alive of continuation here in Xiong An. The women, they're looking primed to continue as well. Zhang Jianping, she hasn't gotten going yet. Only 4 points for the Nations League's leading scorer for China. She's joined by Wu Shanli. She actually led China in scoring. 13 points in 2 games for Wu Shanli. Wang Yahu is out there as well, and this is Wang Hong. 7 points so far as China picked up 2 W's. Narrow victory over Italy in overtime, where Wang Yahu hit a huge 2. And then a 17-13 takedown of Egypt. Day 2, they face off with Japan. They got a game with Chinese Taipei coming up later. Maxis Carazedo and Rihanna Del Toro, the referees, in a battle of the undefeateds. Who will pick up their first loss and who will pick up a first win? China and Japan, of course, have played a ton of games against each other in the past at many different levels. And don't forget about the games, of course, at the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics. That was a Chinese win. China, of course, picking up a medal in those Olympics. They faced off on the women's series a ton. Last game these 2 teams played was in Baku this year. That was a Japanese win, or a Chinese win, I apologize. I read that wrong. I've had a coffee, no worries. Anyway, that was a Chinese win, and China is looking to win right here, right now. The home crowds poured into the venue. They got the men's players out here supporting as well. Japan, not that many fans here, as you can imagine. But it's going to be a battle of size against speed. China, they got Wang Zhaohe and Zhang Jianping under the basket. Here's the Chinese men's players, of course. Tired from that late game yesterday, but they are here to support the ladies nonetheless. They played the last game of the day yesterday. That game got done at 9:45 p.m. It's 10 in the morning. They're here. They even had breakfast. Anyway, we're about to get started. Japan, as mentioned, a high-speed team. They want to shoot the 2-ball. They want to run you off the court. China, they're going to go into mismatches. They got Zhang and Wang working under the basket. Which style will prevail? Which country will come up in a battle for supremacy here in Asia? First 10-minute sprint out of 20 of the day, and we're ready to get it going. Japan in possession first. Iya around the screen. There's that speed I mentioned, but the layup is no good. Tanaka snatches the board, steps through, and gets Japan a first point. Now she has to deal with Zhang. Zhang to the basket. Quiet so far in the tournament is Zhang, who averaged 7.5 points in the Nations League, but is only averaging 2 points per game here. China, of course, looking to change that. You can see that Tanaka, though, on her way to the rack. There's a rebound. Iha volleyballs that in. How? Iha's on the ground. She dropped her. Oh, no. What a way to start the game. (3-2) to start with. The pace of this game is ridiculous. A screen now. Space for Iha, who takes over. Zhang is wrapped up by Tanaka, and a jump ball situation will go in favor of Japan in this case. Zhang, all the strength, working in the paint. Man, she lost her like a call on bad reception. Kondo high arcing two, chases down her own board, flips it up, it's in, the foul's good as well. It feels like we're 4 minutes into this game, but we've only been playing for 1 minute 30 seconds. Kondo here tracks down her rebound, takes the contact, finishes up and off the glass. Two-hand shot from the free throw line is good for Kondo. So a 5-2 lead for Japan, who are trying to make this a race to 21. China play at a little bit of a slower pace. They go into Wang, who drags a pivot foot and is called for a traveling violation. Wang. Good move, but better defense in this case. Anashima looking for Tanaka. Tanaka hands it off. Kondo, no space. Tanaka will put up a 2. Passes on that Japanese possession, but nothing to show for it at the end here, as Tanaka missed that long-range shot. We'll get to see what China cooks up here. They need to stick with this Japanese offense if they can't play any defense. So let's see. Wang. It's Iya. Tanaka. Tenacious under that basket. He's got a couple of rebounds and scoring the paint as well. They get it to Zhang on the outside. Wang Hong with the step back. Big 2 for China. Tanaka is battling in the paint, but Wang Hong, the great equalizer from the land of plenty. Tanaka, no. It's Iha now who picks it up. Japan keep on running like a toddler's nose, and they get a bunch of scores because of it. I know some of y'all have a toddler that has a nose that just keeps on going. But you have to wipe all the time. I'm very familiar with that. I'm laughing. I hope you're laughing. Anyway. Anashima. They get Kondo a handoff. Back to her. Kondo left to right. Gets some space. Kondo off the glass. Folds it in. With the jab step and the step back, it's Kondo securing 2 for Japan. This is why they shoot from that 45-degree angle. If you shoot it long, it will drop in off the glass. Zhao Wang on the block. Iha to Hanashima. Not even close. It's China who come away with it, but they lose it out of bounds. Wang and Wang couldn't link up. Wang. How good has Kondo been for Japan, as well as Tanaka in the paint? Let us know what you think. Hit us up at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W on the socials. The action continues. Iha poked away. It's out of bounds. Japan have 4.4 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Iha will take it. One step into a shot, it rolls off the rim. Now it's China with it. They go with their smaller lineup and they get a backdoor cut. 4-point lead for Japan. China, they take over, but again, the Wang to Wang connection. And this time it works. The last thing we saw from Wang Zhaohe and Wang Hong was a turnover. Kondo tries to get one in over Zhang, but Zhang's size proving to be a difficult task to finish over. Wang Hong, no. Wang Zhaohe, yes. China digging deep on defense. They're getting deflection after deflection. Now their style's starting to take effect. They're bruisers. They're tall, they're big. And now they'll get a couple of free throws. And a sportsmanlike foul here, as Wang Zhaohe was broken free through the basket and Japan held her up. So 2 free throws. And China, they were just down by 6. And now they're right back into things. Again, a contrast of styles here. First it was Japan with that speed and the 2-point shooting. Now China's starting to impose their will. Free throws missed. Tanaka's on the move. Zhang. No space for a handoff. Tries to get a pass in. Kondo's there to pick it up. Kondo, no. Xiong double teamed on the catch. Hanashima came over and forced that out of bounds. As mentioned, these teams have seen so much of each other. 6 conference stops in the under-23 Asia Conference in the Nations League, and there were plenty of matchups. I wouldn't say altercations. Plenty of matchups between both these teams there. Japan, another one. Iha. How do you stick with this Japanese offense? Can you keep pace? Is what the Chinese crowd is going to have to be wondering here. Good pass by Wang. That's the double Wang special right there. Wang Hong to Wang Jiaohui. Japan, though, they got another long-range shot to go down. High-octane offense. Wang Jiaohui, no, gets her own rebound. It ends up with Wang Hong. Not before the shot clock went off. No space needed. Iha sidesteps and is pure on the 2-ball. The pass from Wang Hong. Iha down to Tanaka. Japan is giving it their all. They're playing at their best. Xiong rendered ineffective in the paint. Tries a 2. It's picked up by Wu. She woos the crowd with a make and a foul. It's back work for Wu from the free throw line. An answer for Japan. Look at the speed on Iha and the dexterity to finish it off the glass. Xiong to the block. Wang with a bucket. China is trying their very hardest to keep pace with this Japanese offense. They're down by 5. Iha, offensive foul. Too much in the screen from Kondo. That will get us to our second TV timeout. And Max Verstappen would have something to say about the race the Japanese are putting up here. My word. They are putting points up in a hurry. 2-point shots, drives, and every opportunity they'll get you on the back foot. Meanwhile, China, I don't dislike their game plan. I think they've played well offensively. But Xiong has not been active in the paint that much. They've gone to Wang Jiaohui more. That's your leading scorer in the Nations League in Xiong at 7.6 points per. That's rendered ineffective so far. And you bring her for that size. Wu. Wu. Off the mark. Tanaka snatches it. Handoff now. And another offensive foul as Tanaka turns into that screen. And that's number 6 on Japan. That's where life might be found for China. Next defensive foul on the Japanese, they'll go to the free throw stripe. Screening action. It's with Wu. Wu in a crowd gets one to go down. At least for Japan down to 4, but looks like China was going to get a steal there. But a foul's called. Wu, China's leading scorer coming into the day. Finishes one in the crowd, and then Japan will get possession here after that. Wang foul. Kondo. That almost hit the ceiling. Iha snatches the board. They get it back to Kondo. Tanaka this time. Tanaka on the move. Steps back with the pivot foot. It's a traveling violation. So a couple of possessions without a score here for Japan. They may have slowed down slightly. I would too, if I'd been running for the first 7 minutes of the game continuously. Xiong. Xiong held up by Tanaka. Wango got her back. Hanashima has been quiet in this one. And as you can hear, the wind has picked up. That will affect some of the shooting out here. Wu going to the rim, and now China gets an offensive foul. But some more gusts of wind today compared to yesterday and Wednesday's action. Japan, they're as quick as a gust of wind, specifically Iha. One on the shot clock. Nashima fades away. It hits the rim, and Japan gets the offensive rebound. Iha with it. Oh, with the pass out of bounds. Japan's trying to say it went off of China. China will have possession though. Referee saw something else. Ball with red. Wang's open in the paint. Beautiful pass and a catch. Quarterback to wide receiver and a score for China. We're within 3 points of Japan. Tanaka. Tanaka going to the rack. Fouled on the spot. Under 2 minutes to go. It's the fourth foul, actually the fifth foul in China. And we'll see Tanaka Ofuoma step to the free throw stripe here. An opportunity to get Japan to 18 points. That lead is still manageable for China. There's still a lot of time on the clock. But Japan's offense has not shown any signs of slowing down here. Tanaka, pure. China stick with it. Iha looking at Xiong. Iha to Tanaka, back to Iha. Iha with the misdirection. Beautiful move from Iha. Wang with an answer for China. Japan is close to game point though. A 2 will end the game. Iha back to Tanaka. Tanaka on the move. Floaty, no. It doesn't touch the rim, so that is a shot clock violation. Good defensive stands here on China. The misdirection on Iha though. Yoinks from left to right. And there's China's next point. One possession game. Just over a minute left on the clock. Kondo, speedy. This game seen more drives than NASCAR. And now a foul. That's number 7 on Japan. Wang speeds to the rack first. And then Kondo showing off the afterburners. Zoom. Japan's at 20, China at 17. Wang will get 2 free throws. China needs both makes and a stop. And Wang gets him the first part of that. Now Japan's got it. Game point on the line here. Iha probing. Iha fouled. Oh no, it's an offensive foul. An offensive foul on Japan at a crucial moment in the game. It's Hanashima Tangled up with Wang. And China gets it back. They need 2 points to win it here. Jiao Wang has hit a 2 before. They get him a dub in overtime. Now they get it to Zhang from the end. Leo Logo high archer. It looked like it was online, but it's out of bounds. Zhang opts to take a seat. Wu back out there on the court. 36 left in this game. Japan in possession, looking to end it. Anashima. Iha on the move. Stopped by Wang. Iha gets a screen, slips. Tanaka with it. It goes out of bounds, so China dig deep and get another stop. Another stop in front of their home crowd. Iha slips here, still manages to get it to Tanaka, but Tanaka couldn't squeeze it. It's out of bounds. Their court needs to be clean. Where's somebody with a towel? Oh, there's the volunteers. Man, what a way to start today's action. A tight contest between two nations that know each other very well. Two teams that know each other very well. It's China with it now. They need a 2. What they get is 9 seconds on the shot clock to try again. Wu has it. Wu gets a screen. Wu steps into a 2. Wild shot. She says it's touched. But it's Japan who will get possession here. They go with Tanaka, Iha, and Hanashima. Kondo on the bench. Zhang's on the bench for China. Tanaka has it. Oh. Wang Hong pokes it away. It hits Japan last. 10 on the clock. Good defense by Wang Hong. China has it. Actually, the referees will take a look at it. We'll see if China has it. What would you do? China's down by 1. There's 10 seconds on the clock. Would you get a 1? Or would you try to shoot for 2? We'd like to hear your thoughts. Hit us up at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your strategy would be. Let me know as well at 3x3 to Mountain. Action continues. China has it. 10.2 on the clock. Wang down. And a travel on Wang Jiaohe. And now the real trouble starts. It's 4.4 left on the clock. And I say real trouble, but I mean real trouble for China. Japan has it. China needs to get a stop here. They don't foul. They don't foul, and they let Tanaka go to the basket, which means the game's over. And Japan go 3-0. Man, Japan came up big. They struggled in the last minute. Kondo got him up in the scoring department. 7 points for her. But they struggled in that last minute. They turned the ball over a ton, but they hang on against China to get a win. And a win is a win is a win, especially against the home nation. China, they're going to be left scratching their heads. Plenty of opportunities in this one, as you'll see in the highlights. Enjoy them before we get on over to the next game, which is Egypt and Chinese Taipei, who will pick up their first win. That on deck in a blue. We had the battle of the undefeateds. Now we have the battle of the defeateds. Egypt and Chinese Taipei stuck with no wins yet. 0-2 on day one of pool play. They want to get a win, and they're ready to get it going. We'll get you reintroduced to both teams. Egypt will come out first. Egypt with a 22-11 loss to Japan and a 17-13 defeat against China. They're looking to get in the winning category.
Please welcome in number 0, Mohammed El-Fiki.
There's El-Fiki who comes out first. Egypt, they try to attack the rack. They try to shoot a bunch of twos on it. They work extremely hard, but so far it hasn't had any results. Malak's out next. There's Biko. And last but not least, Mossad comes out. She's knocked down the most twos on Egypt. Can she do some more against Chinese Taipei? Egypt looking for that first W. Can these four ladies get it done? Facing off with a Chinese Taipei team that got very, very close against Japan. Got the game to 20-18 with just 4 seconds left. Never managed to get possession back. They come out primed and ready to go. It's Wei who joins Chu. Here's the other two. There's two of them. But there's your leading scorer in Chinese Taipei. She's been electric going to the basket. Knocked a bunch of twos down as well. She had 7 points in that narrow loss to Japan, did Chen Yili. 11 total for her on today. Goes into day number 2 with hopes and dreams. They're going to need a bunch of wins if they want to get those hopes and dreams done. Chinese Taipei will face off, of course, with Egypt here. And then we'll stand off with China. Rihanna Del Toro and Dorothy Okoch will be the ones to keep the game clean in this one. But anyway, for both these teams, what matters now is to get 2 wins on day 2. Can they do it? It starts here against each other. The one to lose is probably done. And we probably, I say, doesn't have a chance anymore to get in the winning category, as China and Japan are already with 2 wins. DJ is out here rocking the crowd with the vibes and the songs, specifically Cynthia. Shout out to MC Ben as well. He's been holding it down all week. Teams getting their last warm-ups in, getting some shots up, and that's especially needed because, as mentioned before, it's a bit gusty, some wind. It's also a little bit chilly. It feels like fall has kind of hit the venue here, right? Autumn. No sun, some wind. Luckily, no precipitation in the air, and we're hoping it stays that way. I've heard the weather forecast is pretty good for this week, so I don't think we're going to get rain. But we shall see. The theme for the year so far has been expect the unexpected, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not going to do any predictions, and I'm going to let the weather do what it does. I'm going to let these teams do what they do as well. How have they adjusted after that first day? Going down 0-2, what does that do to your mentality? You have a day to rest, a day to practice a little bit, to scout the other teams, to watch video, to make some adjustments on the fly. Of course, the coaching staff will help with that. How will they respond mentally? How will they come out? We shall see. Egypt starts the sprinting. Mossad a quick 2. Chui to Wei. And that layup's good. Chinese Taipei on the board first. Al-Fiki down to Mossad on the roll this time, and Egypt dancing. So both teams have gotten their first score up. The nerves are done. Are we going to get another high-paced game? Chu says yes. Nico also says yes. It's 2-2. We've been playing for a little over half a minute. Chu under the basket with all the speed. Finishes that play. Good defense here on Egypt, but Chu gets loose with it. Can't reach wide. It's out of bounds. So Egypt, a good stance. They are the more sizable team of the two. Using that length to bother Chinese Taipei out of that possession. Biko, quick cross, is down on the ground after that foul. She gets back up, and we'll head to the free throw stripe. Biko misses that freebie. There's Chu to Chu. Chu times Chu equals 2 in this case. Actually 1. The connection here for Chinese Taipei as they're pure on that mid-range shot. Both teams, but specifically Chinese Taipei, has been highly competitive. To me, that game against Japan, they really showed out. Came back in that game late, had some hopes of winning it, but too little too late. They showed how effective their offense can be, especially once they unlock the 2-ball. It's a very good Japan team that they stuck with through and through. Came back from 6 down late. They're going to have to try to prove that offense again here against Egypt, who's stuck with them so far. Wide. Chu steps all the way back. There is that 2-ball I mentioned. Right on cue. Malak trying to answer for Egypt, trickles one in. Another 2 is up for Chinese Taipei. Second deuce of the game. Chinese Taipei have used the 2-ball on the last couple of possessions to now get a sizable lead on Egypt. It's 7-3. But Egypt find some offense here. They've been good going towards the basket. I think to stick with Chinese Taipei, they might need a couple of 2s. Al-Fiki gets the ball poked out. They got 2 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Mossad steps into one, and that one ends up in the stands. Gets a turnover on Chinese Taipei. Malak, no. Al-Fiki dominating the paint. The footwork on Malak. Spin cycle after spin cycle. And now, Chinese Taipei, a second of the shot clock to go. That one fouled. Does the score count? Was it in or out of the shot clock? The hustle here on Chinese Taipei, who retain possession, get fouled here. Question is whether it came in or outside of the shot clock. Judging by this image, I don't know. Shot clock is officially off when the yellow bar strikes. And I think the referees are going to try to take a look at this. That was very close. Did the ball leave her hands before the shot clock went off? Was the foul before the shot clock? I think we can say the foul probably happened before the shot clock went off. Nope. No. So I was proven fully wrong there. I'll bring out my contacts. I'm wearing glasses now. I'll bring out the contacts so I can see this better for y'all. Egypt get a possession. They turn it right back over. They travel on the check. Two ball again. It was Chu. Couldn't get it to go down. Mossad now to Malak. Malak fouled. Egypt trying to put a lot of pressure on this Chinese Taipei defense. Going to the rim, attacking aggressively. It's resulted in a couple of fouls being called. This is what got Chinese Taipei a lead. 2 balls with a high arc. First EV timeout. They hold a 3-point advantage. Just what Egypt needed. Back within 2. Chui. Moving across the baseline, stops on a dime, no space for a shot. Chucks that pass to me. I'm sitting back there. I'd gladly take a shot. Egypt will take over possession here. Can they continue attacking the basket? Biko, shifty with it. Biko hangs off the mark. As Chinese Taipei, who haven't done much since those 2 twos. Chu said, I can do that. El Fiki, it's poked away. Chu going to the rack, crossing up and saucing up at the rim. In a first ever matchup between these 2 countries. Mossad, finally some space. Wow. Good shot by Mossad. Steps backwards with a high arcing shot. And now it's Egypt. And at 1 point, make that a 2-point pursuit. El Fiki kisses it off the glass. Lee's been quiet in this one. Lee, the leading scorer for Chinese Taipei so far, but can't score on that possession. Has not found many opportunities. And this is what I meant by you get a day. Teams scout each other. They watch video, and they make sure to adjust their defensive tactics according to what they've seen. And I'm sure Egypt's focus has been to stop Jenny Lee, the leading scorer for this Chinese Taipei squad. She's got 11 of their 28 points total. going into this game. Matlock, oh, up and under. First the spin cycle, then the fakery. Matlock faking her like a catfish. Chu, speedy, other Chu. He's got her back and makes the lay. Nothing on that possession for Egypt. Chinese Taipei's with it. They go looking for Lee, who's fouled. First foul on Egypt, who've been very disciplined on defense, have not been overly physical at all. As we're right at the halfway point in this game. Lee steps out of bounds. He's had an unfortunate game so far. While Chu and Wei have stepped it up, Lee has not found her touch yet. Matlock and Chu get tangled up. Matlock's open under the basket. Matter of fact, it was Chu. Maybe it was Chu. Couldn't quite see the number on the jersey there. Anyway, foul called on the play. 6 on Chinese Taipei. We're at the bonus. Mossad ties the game up yet again. This one's going back and forth like a mountain road. 11-10. Biko. Chu on the move, kicks it out. And that 2-ball will not count. Will not go. Chinese Taipei led in the scoring department by Chu. 5 points. Here she is, looking to add to it. 2-ball is live. 7 for Chu. Matlock's been fearless going to the basket for Egypt. Lee, daylight for her. Finally, some room to operate for Lee. And again, a flurry of 2s here for Chinese Taipei's. Getting them a large lead in this game. Lee, this time, wants a drive. Holds up Elfiki. Chu. A quick run here. And then a 7 foul on Chinese Taipei. So while they've jumped ahead by 5, it'll be Egypt on the stripe here. Matlock will shoot a pair. And an opportunity for her to get her team back within 3 points. Timeout first. Let's listen in. Chen Yi Lee has not had the best of games, but has knocked down an important 2-ball. Her team now holds a 5-point lead going into the last 3.5 minutes of action from Xiong An here. Matlock, she wants to put a dent in that lead. First one is good. She's up to 5 points for the game is Matlock. Elfiki, well, not fully cleanly blocked there. So we'll see Chu on the line. And a 4-point lead now, Chinese Taipei. Malak looked like she had a decent look there, but that decent look ends up on the side of the rim. Lee hangs, can't hit. It's still with Lee, fades. Falls off the rim, it's Elfiki. Towering over everybody. Then with the cross, Elfiki, no. Hangs with it, yes. And a turnover on Chinese Taipei. This time it's Biko doing the honors. Shares Malak. Egypt now with a run. 2-point game. Lee, no. Back to Biko. Biko gets to the rim. No defense. Chinese Taipei has lost their ability to be physical here, being at 7 fouls. 1 point separate both teams. True, Elfiki sends it back. Biko, and we're tied again. 17-17, right? Lines up a 2 and gets fouled. Man, what a shot. Malak shaking her head. It's Egypt who made a large comeback, but then a 2 balls up, a bump on the closeout. And this could be a 3-point play for Xiong An. Knocks on the freebie. Offside. Chinese Taipei is now at 20 points. Ball's tied up. It'll be rewarded to the defense. Egyptian fans are hoping that is going to be Egypt. I think it will be. Egypt now needs some scores and he needs some stops. Mossad. She hit one from that spot before, does it again. Big shot for Mossad. Chinese Taipei can end it here. Chu, who will do the honors. Won the shot clock. Ball with a foul. In the face. So it looked like Egypt had a good defensive stance there. And then right at the end, just before the shot clock goes off, Elfiki extends a hand, and that is called a foul. So a fresh 12 to work with. Chinese Taipei need a score, and then they close out the game. Egypt right on their tails. It's Chu to Lee. Lee is open, steps back. Lee, back iron. Chu battles for the board, flips it up, it's no good. Now Egypt have it. Mossad from the Enlio logo, and Mossad get Egypt the victory! Mossad with the Rainbow 2! And Egypt get their first win here in Xiong An. Mossad with the deep range. Man, what a huge shot. Her 8-point. And Egypt, a come from behind victory over Chinese Taipei, who had plenty of opportunities to close this game out. They didn't manage down the stretch. And it was the heart and the hustle for Egypt that now have gotten them their first win. Man, oh man, these first 2 games of the day have been incredible so far. I hope y'all have liked them. Enjoy some of the highlights in this game before we shift our attention to men's pool A. That coming up in just a few minutes. We'll get a heavyweight borderly matchup between, actually, never mind, not the borderly. Well, actually, yes, the borderly matchup, Poland and Germany. Last year's champs on the ropes. Man, look, I looked at my schedule wrong. It can happen, right? Again, I'll start working on those contacts any minute here. Enjoy the highlight. Poland, Germany, up next, tip-off in just a minute. We'll be right back.
Xiong An. Up next, we're bringing out men's.
This is men's pool A before we get the action underway. Lithuania and Croatia. Croatia, a shocker, 2-0. They've looked very good so far. Can they continue that trend today? Also, Germany at the bottom there. No wins yet. It's last year's champs. With their backs on the ropes right now. And they face off in a borderline matchup with Poland, who have looked pretty good so far. Poland, a win and a loss. Narrow defeat against Croatia, 13-10. And then a narrow takedown of Iran, 21-20 in that game. It was a tight contest down the stretch as Iran fought themselves back into the game, but it was Kuzinski who locked up for Poland with that 21st point. He leads them in the scoring department as well. The man has been incredible. He's yammed on some people as well. 14 points for Kuzinski. He's joined by Ponitka Gurtatowski and Kizit. And this is your team Poland, who are looking to get more wins. They still have a chance. They have an opportunity here. But it's going to have to come against last year's champs. Returning gold medalists. And they have struggled. Germany has not looked good so far. It's Rotimi Oguni to the court first, the German giant. He's joined by Schultz. So far, these two fellas and this team has been rendered ineffective. They're looking to change things. Again, every team in play still has an opportunity, but Germany losing to Croatia 15-13 to start their campaign, and then a heavyweight bout against Lithuania, lost by 1. It's a G-man outlast him, and Beikame were on last year's gold medal squad. The only smile I see is on Denzel. They've had a training day. Yes, I just did that. That was a Denzel Washington joke. Cynthia's laughing. I'm happy. Anyway, Denzel's smiling. Germany, they're looking to change. They'll see if they've made some adjustments. This Poland team, pretty tough, pretty strong so far. And both teams still with some hopes of continuing here. But Croatia and Lithuania at the top of the pool, they got some other thoughts about that. A win here would help, though. At least that gives you some hope. A loss here, well, especially for Germany, would kind of leave them outside the picture. They wouldn't be able to get to the quarterfinals anymore. So, de facto, this is a winner-go-home game for last year's champs. And we'll see how they do. Can they get Oguni involved under the basket? Can he find some comfort? What can we expect from Denzel G-man, the leader on this squad? Can they get Schultz some open shots? Is Sidi going to be cutting off the ball? Can he create? And on Poland's end, who's going to stop Kuzinski the way he was playing? Kuzinski in that game against Iran was unconscious. He scored 12. 12 points for Kuzinski in that game. He's got 14 total. So a bit hot and cold there. Schultz gets a screen. Beikame is open under the basket. Attacks Ponitka. Beikame. Germany scores first. Now it's Gurtatowski going at Schultz. The big fella for Poland, Gurtatowski. The pass flip into Sidi. Ageman to Schultz. Schultz, Hezi, Schultz. This is what Germany expects from Leonard Schultz. Now he wraps up Honitka. But Schultz, a very good offensive player. Here with the hesitation, gets to the rack at will. The man can shoot, the man can drive. He's got all the skills. Gurtatowski to Krzyzewski. Offensive foul on Gurtatowski.
进攻犯规，目前双方全队里的犯规次数都是第1次。
Ageman to Bekame. They get Rotimi a look on the block. Fades on the mid-range jumper. Oguni showing off the feathery soft touch. The big fella getting involved. Now Krzyzewski locked up by Ageman. Oguni gets it to Ageman, and Ageman is fouled. Look at Rotimi fading. That shot is pure. Schultz out to Ageman. Space for a shot. Jab fake and a make. Denzel has had a training day and has now come up with a big score. Mindset looks different from these German kids. They got there's something in their eyes. A 5-zip start to the game, and Poland are struggling mightily. Oh. This is quite a turn of the wheel of fate. So far in the game, Germany's dominated. And an offensive foul now on Bekame, but they've dominated a Poland team that had looked quite confident and have stuck with Croatia through tough defense. But the defense for Poland now nowhere to be found. Bekame pokes it out.
Losing control on the handle, turning it on over. 目前开赛1分30秒的时间，波兰队还没能完成得分。
Bekame goes to the rack, hangs and hits. CD, who's put on a lot of muscle this year, showing off that improved strength. CD out here, just overpowering the opponent. Poland scoreless. We're almost 2 minutes in. Krzyzewski, he was the driving factor of the offense against Iran and gets his first points. It's 6-1. CD with the Hezi. Ageman, no. It's out of bounds. Ageman said he needs a rest. He'll sit on the bench. Germany go with Schultz, Bekame, and Oguni. Cross screen action for Schultz. He gets it to the block. The big fella, ball in his hands, goes for the handoff. Forced to take a shot at the end of the shot clock. Nothing at the end of that. Good defense on Poland on that possession. Honitka to Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski defended by Bekame, turns it over. Bekame now to Schultz. Just screening game for the Germans, it's working, but Gurtatowski throws it back. Oh, a foul's called, but they met each other at the rim. Here's Bekame, steps in. Gurtatowski gets a mitt on the ball. But too much physicality, and now we'll see CD take some free throws. Third foul in Poland. Honitka speedy, past Oguni. Oguni's open, catches it, Fades again, another mid-ranger, no. Krasinski off the mark. Germany takes over. Beikaime looking at Ajiman. Agiman. 2 balls, no good. So while Germany have scored aplenty in the first few minutes of action, they have slowed down just a little bit here. Poland got a couple of points on the board, but their offense has been drier than dad jokes. We'll see if they can change that with this timeout, a chance to adjust your tactics. Ajiman showed off the reins, and we got a hezzy from Schultz. Oguni, we've seen him shoot that shot a couple times. One of them went down. He will sit on the bench, as will Krasinski. Poland now with it.
Shout out to the milk company. Good job, man. Thank you.
Ponitka stuck. Good defense on Schultz. Ponitka can't beat him. Schultz off to the races. And a foul expended there by Poland. Beikaime had possession. Kizek didn't want any part of that. Back to Germany with a fresh 12-second shot clock. Schultz on the move. Seedy. One of the adjustment Germany has made is that they're trying to post up Seedy Beikaime more. He's trying to screen and get position on players to use that supreme length. And I was saying that Ajiman stepped on the line. Ponitka. Oh, the length of Oguni. Gets Kizek off his spot, he'll take over. Pass into Beikaime, who's fouled. So Oguni stands 2 meters, 20 centimeters tall. Ponitka tried to get a 2-up, and he just stretched his arm out and snatched that ball out of the air. Here he is setting a screen. Gets a lob pass in the paint. It's overshot.
Believe it or not.
6 minutes left. The game has slowed down quite a bit. Kizek now can't beat Beikaime. But while it was a hot start for Germany, both teams have not managed any offense over the last minute and a half of gameplay action. Schultz with good hands, pokes it away. Doesn't save it inbounds though. It'll stay with Poland, but they only have 2.2 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Both coaching staffs in the stands focused. And a travel on the check ball for Krasinski. Such a difficult rule. You want to take off as fast as you can, especially with 2.2 on the shot clock. But in this case, a turnover on Poland. Now they have to play some defense, specifically on CD with the mellow flush. Beikaime and Ponitka get tangled up. Look at Linus. Tatowski to Krasinski, lobs it up. Here, Tatowski, that's up too high. Valiant effort. Schultz to Beikaime. The screening game for the Germans now is becoming effective again. It's largely due to Seedy adjusting his role in the court. Krasinski's been rendered almost useless at this point, in the sense that he scored 12 in one of their games, but Germany has focused a lot of their attention on locking him out. He's not been able to get it going. Poland's not been able to get it going. Offense for them non-existent in this one. 2 points after 5 minutes of play. This one ends at the back of the backboard. German defense has proven to be effective. Oguni, right hand hook, big fella. He's shown a touch on a couple of occasions. I enjoy it. Ten points Germany, only 2 for Poland so far. Germany's defense has been tougher than an overcooked steak. Oh, he dropped him. The spin move dropped Sidi, and Kizik gets a layup. Sidi gets back on it. Sidi's got 6. Bonitka. So Poland's found offense on the last couple of possessions. Sidi open for 2. Back to the rim. His own rebound. They swing it to Schultz. Schultz operating. Steps back. Schultz from the logo. No good. So now Poland another opportunity. They need anything right now. More offense. Oguni's on the floor. Tripped up Bonitka. So a foul on the play. Bonitka drives into Oguni, who takes a spill. Bonitka's down as well. That's foul number 7 on the Germans. 2 free throws coming up. Bonitka, yes.
One scoring, high foul affair. Official is getting a souvenir.
Second one off the rim for Bonitka, and Sidi gets a long arm on it. He's been a difference maker for Germany. And G-Man on the rack attack under the rim, and gets Germany to 12. Kuzinski, absolutely nothing to be found there. He's on the ground. Oguni hangs. Kuzinski bumps him off of his spot. Now Oguni's fighting for position. Left hook, no good. Sidi cleans up the mess. Oh, Bonitka. That does not count. He had some bad intentions on that play. Left Oguni stumbling, but the double step back was a step too much for referee Donald Quinn.
Wróćmy, mają faule, kurwa. Mocno, dobrze kruszy, nic się nie stało. Dobra, ale zawsze może gwizdać.
Listen in on the Polish timeout. I couldn't understand what they said. I hope somebody out there did. Anyway, they're at 5 points. They've found a little bit of offense, but it's been Germany through and through in this one. 13-5, 8-point lead for last year's champs who are fighting to stay alive in the tournament. Sidi, no. Kizik skies to the board. There's another foul. A couple free throws coming up for the Poles. That is the easiest offense they're going to get. Kizik and Bekai make tangle up. And now it's Simon Kizik who gets his team their sixth point. They could get back within 6 points with the next one. Kizik, second one no good, splits a pair. Back on over to the Germans. Germany's still one of the younger teams in the tournament here. Counting out Leonard Schultz, who's 23, of course. Xiong An, Oguni, and Baekhyme all 20 and 21. And Xiong An actually just turned 21. These fellas feel like they've been around 3x3 for the last 6 years. They might be. But they are still puppies, even in the under 23s. Schultz. This is the strength of Schultz. He doesn't often show it. Sometimes I feel like he needs to shoot a little bit more. That's just me, though. I'm not on the German team. But Schultz, he can create with his handles. Left or right, steps into one, and pure on the release. Big lead, Germany now. They take over. Xiong An gets it back. Ajiman out to Schultz. Schultz, another step back, this time to the side of the court. Baekhyme, another offensive rebound. He has been everywhere for Germany. Offense and defense for CD. Ooh, that rolled off the rim, but a foul. I mean, he does get a trip to the free throw stripe. Oguni returns to the court. And Ajiman takes his seat. CD can add to the German lead. Poland have bare time left, and their offense has just not shown up in this game whatsoever. It has fully disappeared. They might have left it in the hotel. Oguni screens for Schultz. Schultz tries to get it to Oguni, opts for taking the shot himself, and that is a good decision for Leonard Schultz, who's got 5 points so far. Expanding his game a little bit. First appearance at this World Cup under 23 for both Schultz and Oguni. New additions to the squad in absence of Giesman, who's nursing an injury. And Schultz again, potent offensive player, featured on the Nations League for Germany as well. Ajiman returns. It's Oguni stepping back. Schultz now. Another 2-ball for Schultz. Otimi with the board. Righty hook is good. Can't beat that 2 meters, 20 centimeters frame of his on the boards. Now he has to play defense on Krusinski. Sticks with him. Krusinski a miss. This time past Oguni. And a whistle on the play. Foul number 8 on Germany. Actually, foul number 9 on Germany. A pair of free throws coming up, and the next German defensive foul will mean Poland gets a trip to the free throw stripe and possession as well. I'm not sure it's going to matter, though, as time is starting to become a factor here. Poland managed just 7 points in the first 8.5 minutes of this game. A large gap separates these teams. Germany at 18. Poland could get to 9 here. If they want to do anything, they're going to have to try to figure out a way to score more. Free throw stripe might be the way to go. Krusinski. Second one's a miss. Gurtatowski keeps the possession for his team. But Krusinski, well, Poland do keep it. Looked like it was out of bounds off Krusinski, but apparently Schultz got a hand on it. Krusinski, the Germans have just locked him up time and time again. Gurtatowski, no. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Ajiman to Schultz. It's been the combination of Schultz and Baekhyme that have done it for Germany so far. Ajiman, no. Krusinski can't save it. We're under a minute. I think the writing's on the wall on who's going to win this game. Germany's going to look to put as many points as they can on the board. They're not out of it yet, in the sense that they still need to get some points up in case of a tie, which would be their only hope at a continuation. And Oguni in the paint. Krasinski has no idea what to do with that. Oguni here with position. Krasinski pushes him off his spot. And the 7'3" German giant will take a tip to the free throw stripe for 2 shots as well. It's a little bit windy. Oguni taking his time. First one good. That was his 7th foul in Poland. Oguni, best game so far in the tournament. He's got 5. Second one, no, and comes in too early with the rebound. Poland will take over possession, but you can see the Polish head starting to hang a little bit, slightly deflated, as they have not managed to bring any offense to the game here. Onitka, no, shares it, and eventually it's Krasinski who finishes up the play. Germany looking to get to 21. It's Seedy crossing left to right, goes up, is fouled. Seedy Beikaime has just come out furiously today. He's on a mission to keep his team in it. Crosses to the left hand. It's poked away, but not cleanly. 2 free throws, and Seedy Beikaime could end the game here with his 16th point of the tournament. That one, no good. And Seedy on the second one says it's time to end this. Night, night. Germany pick up a much-needed win. They improved to 1-2 with a chance still. Poland, they also go to 1-2, and they also have a chance still, but they're the ones going to have to be making some adjustments here very quickly. They got a game coming up in just a few hours against Lithuania, and their offense is in lost and found somewhere. And they're just not sure which one. This one ends in a huge victory for Germany, 21-9. And you get to enjoy the highlights of this one. I think they're going to be pretty one-sided.
11点15分的时间，也就是马上将会进行的是 A 组的下一场比赛，由克罗地亚对阵伊朗队的比赛。Organic favorite to receive the shot.
On to the next one is Croatia, who are undefeated, who face off with Iran. Croatia so far one of the shocks of the tournament, maybe. These guys came in, and we didn't know a lot about them. Now we do know. Chavar out first, a 15-13 win over Germany for Croatia to start their campaign, and then a 13-10 win over Poland. So offense is not fully clicked yet, but as Malakisic and Jakovic make their way to the court, their defense is what shine. They're physical, they're active, they control the boards, and they got a guy that can score in Spiseski, that can keep you in the game no matter what you do. Spiseski so far 14.7 points per game, and it's led Croatia to a good position here. A win here would probably punch their ticket into the quarterfinals. They're going to have to do so against a feisty Iran squad that has lost both their games but has been close. It was 17-15 against Lithuania, not in their favor. So a first L for them in that game. Man, a furious game against Poland. That ended a 21-20 loss. So Iran still looking for their first win despite playing actually a good tournament so far. They still have some hopes, but they need a dub here. If they want any hopes of continuing, it's going to have to come against this good Croatia. And the last one to the court. Here it is Sharifi. He's joined by Yazarlo, Gregorian, and Ghaffari. This is your team, Iran. Let's see what they can do. I've liked the way they played so far. They go hard. They've gone at the basket time and time again. They've gotten some two-point shots knocked down from Yazarlo. Rihanna De La Torre, Maxence Carrazero in this one, holding down the whistles. But both teams have shown some good things. It's led the wins for Croatia and losses for Egypt. Or Iran, I apologize. So, as these teams get warmed up, you wonder if the Iranian offense can beat this stifling defense for Croatia, one of the better defensive teams in the field so far. Especially the physicality of Jakovic and Malakinusic, who seem to be everywhere at once on the court. Quick hands as well. They slow the game down to a grind, and then they hand the ball off to Spaseski, who just gets to operate on the perimeter. Enough two-point shots trickled in for Croatia to get those wins. Again, narrow victory over Germany was a shocker, and then against Poland, it was Spaseski with 8. He knocked down one shot from range. Chavar helped him out, 4 points. Jakovic and Malakinusic only 1 point combined there, but it was enough as they kept Poland to 10. Explosive offense against stifling defense. Which prevails? This game will cap off our first session of action here. Men's Pool A games, and Chavar off to the races. Quickly gets to the basket. Now he's hounding Gregorian. They foul on Jakovic. First one on Croatia. Iran get a fresh 12, but Chavar, look at the speedy zoom. Yazarlo, midi. Jakovic is open. Yazarlo forced a foul. Spaseski. Jakovic, good position on the screen. These Croatian guys know how to play. It's clear that they've come from the Balkan school of 3x3. Screening action, try to get somebody on the wrong side, hold to the basket. Jakovic fouled because of it. Spaseski this time hangs, but bothered by the Iranian length. 2 ball, no good for Iran. Both teams trade misses here. Jakovic on the roll yet again. The pick and roll action for Croatia. It's got him a 2-point lead so far. Ghaffari. That man shift, he gets it back. Yazarlo. Yazarlo on the attack. Kinusic, I told you the man had some quick hands. Smacks the Wilson out there. Leaves Iran .4. Ghaffari takes the check. High archer is blocked by Chavar. Good timing on Chavar on that one. And Croatia take over. Chavar. 2 ball off the mark. Chavar this time jumping into a crowd. The shorter Chavar against the talls of Iran. Finishing up and over those long arms.
2 fouls apiece exchange. It will be Iran ball at the top.
Gregorian. Offensive foul. Spacesky on the floor, a push-off. And the referees are going to take a look at that to see if there's anything egregious. Let's take a look. I mean, I would, but we don't get the replay. It's all good. Spacesky's the one to take the bump. Was there any egregious contact on the play? It is what the refs will look at. If it is, it will be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. For now, just an offensive foul. It's been Croatia's game so far. Their defense has stifled Iran. Two players are tangled up, and that push-off on Sharifi. That in the facial region is the question. So just an offensive foul, nothing more. Fresh 12 seconds for Croatia. We're up 3-0 after about a minute and a half play. Spacesky's looking to turn the corner, but loses the ball. Leaves 7 seconds to work with for the Croatians. Croatia, a nation that has long been active in 3x3. All the way back to the Youth Olympic Games back in 2010. Organizers as well. Who can forget about the split challenger? Specifically the Lipik challenger, a mainstay on the pro circuit for a long time. Back when I played Yazarlo. Says no thank you. Take it back. That shot sent out of bounds by Yazarlo. Jakovic, yes. Croatia, they've continued to score. Iran's still looking for that first bucket. I've not been able to figure out this impressive defense. Spacesky snuck that one through. Yazarlo, screen from Sharifi. Yazarlo keeps it himself, steps all the way back, 2-ball. Don is left searching for answers. A foul now on Croatia. Never mind. That's foul number 5 on Iran. At least that's what's showing up on the board. I think that was added wrong. There we go. 3 fouls Croatia, 4 for Iran. 2 minutes in. Iran will have possession here. They just haven't been able to find out and figure out any offense. Difficult shot by Sharifi. Saves it in bounds. It ends up out of bounds. So the fellas from Hrvatska in control of this game. It's been a slow contest. That's what they like. They want to get you down to their pace. They want to play it slowly. Spacesky tickles the twine. Gregorian this time on the move. Gregorian powers through, and finally Iran get a score. It took him 2.5 minutes of game time. Spacesky, well, that looked like it was a step too many. The man went on a walking journey. He looked at the city planning for Xiong An, a city where he can get anywhere within 15 minutes of walking. Anyway, that's Iran's first bucket. They get a second try, or at least a try at a second score here. But an offensive foul thwarts that. Chava. Ball screen action again, it's broken up. The long arms of Yazarlo got in the way. Yazarlo here held up. There'll be a free throw coming up. Croatia now at 4 fouls, get on at 6. Both teams are going to have to be careful with their physicality going forward. Croatia not looking to slow down. They are looking primed to come out of pool play here. Ghaffari, the beautiful Euro. Nothing there though. Overshoots it. It's Sharifi who comes away with the rebound and gets the right hand hook to go now. Iran run into their 7th foul. Ghaffari, a Persian Euro step. And then Sharifi cleans up, but makes a mistake right after, so we'll see Croatia on the free throw stripe for 2 after we return from the first TV timeout. Spaseski is so good with his passing. Look at how he sneaks that one through. And then he gets a 2-ball to go down as well. The man is gifted. Spaseski on the strike. Leading scorer for Croatia in the tournament so far. And Spaseski splits a pair. A 5-point lead for Croatia at the end of that. Yazarlo all the way from Waterloo. Spaseski sent back. Sharifi, the length. And Iran out there battling. They're getting closer. This one, no good. Jafar. Sharifi's length under the basket and his athletic ability is really proven to be a problem here. For someone that takes a Croatia to the basket, now he lines up a 2-ball and it's just off the mark. Jakovic though throws Yazarlo. Ghaffari saves it, but it ends up with Malakinicic. He will chuck up a deuce. Yazarlo takes over. Some good defense in this phase of the game. Yazarlo has proven to be a good shooter. He will take it this time. Evades the long arms of Spaseski. Hangs and hits. It's a 1-possession game all of a sudden. Iran looked like they hadn't had their coffee for the first couple of minutes of this one. But I think they've found some life. Although now they've found an 8th foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Jakovic. Iran better be careful because this physicality halfway through the games might cost them. 5:22 left. 8 fouls on Iran. 2 away from the double bonus. And now Jakovic is held up, and there'll be another couple of free throws. 9 fouls on Iran. They have not stopped their physicality. You can see here, they swarm Jakovic, but Jakovic unable to make him pay for it. while Iran has found some offense, their fouling has proven to be a problem for them. Djokovic 1-2. A 4-point lead, Croatia. Grigorian with the crafty pass, Sharifi now. Spacesky on the move. Oh, it's wiped off the glass. Is that Sharifi again? Spacesky on the drive. Sharifi stretching like Luffy on that one. You heard that right. A one-piece reference. Yazarlo, space for a shot. His stroke has proven to be pure. The man is a gunner. Screen and roll action again for Croatia. Nothing Iran can do. They're stuck at 9 fouls. Next one will put Croatia on the stripe for 2, and we'll give him possession back as well. Yazarlo this time opts for a drive. Evades the contact. Yazarlo, a special performance here to keep his team in it. No one home for Iran. Let Spacesky take. Sharifi attacking Chava. Croatia is at 6 fouls. They also don't want to be physical. I think the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the game might feature some heavy offense. Spacesky. Looks like he's playing in first gear. But that first gear is heavily effective. Good Gordian Spacesky there, stuck in first gear, playing in defense as well. I don't know if that's a good idea. Spacesky sticks with it. Grigorian, another 2 balls up for Iran, and Sharifi cleaning up the mess. He's reined in the paint. Javar with a great pass. Oh, that was magic. Yazarlo overshoots that one. It rolls out of bounds. And we've gotten to our second TV timeout.
Scoreboard 2.3 minutes. Both teams, no fouls to give.
Iran has clawed and fought their way back mainly through the rebounds of Sharifi. And Croatia, they forgot to play some defense there. Teams are keeping it close. We got less than 3 minutes in a 15-13 contest. You can see they're trading scores. It's in favor of Croatia so far. Spacesky trying to probe. Jakovic, a great catch and finish. And Jakovic pokes it out of bounds. Croatia is led by this man. Spacesky's got 6 points and countless assists to get his teammates open. Yazarlo, on the other hand, got 7. Grigorian. Grigorian, not left time, left on the clock. Turnover, Iran. Croatia an opportunity now to go up big. They got a 3-point lead. And it's Spacesky who will take the check. Jakovic muscles one through. Sharifi hangs and hits, so Iran not out of it. Spacesky wants a screen. Man, Spacesky is driving slow like Paul Wall. He is effective. He is very effective. Ghaffari, he's driving fast. Like he was on the move. They want to get it back to Spacesky. And there's foul number 10 on Iran. Spiseski will step to the stripe. Look at Spiseski just playing at his own pace. Love to see it. It's enjoyable to watch. He'll get 2 free throws here, and then Croatia will get possession back. They could end the game at this run. 19th point. Spiseski misses the second one. It leaves Croatia at 19 points. A 2-ball for them would end the game. Spiseski gets a screen. Double screen action. He's open for a yam. 9 points, Spiseski. Gregorian does something back for Iran, but it ends at the back of the rim. It's game point, Croatia. The man's got the ball in his hands. Spiseski. Oh, he's getting his good cookies taken from him. Sharifi knows space. Down to the block. Turn around, Jay. Possession game here. Croatia looking to end it. Spiseski's got the rock in hand. Chavar with it. Spiseski steps back, is fouled on the possession. Another foul on Iran. Fouling situation not in their favor. You can see here the fake gets them off their spot. Spiseski's been special. And he can end the game here. Get Croatia a 3-0 advantage in pool play. And he does just that. Croatia continue their good-looking run so far. Surprising good-looking run, I might say, because these guys are pretty much unknown. But they have come out here, and the field should be aware of what they've done. 3-0 for Croatia. What special play we've seen from Spiseski. He had 10 points in this victory over Iran. And Iran, similar result like their first 2 pool play games, highly competitive, seen some good things, just it hasn't resulted in wins. They'll get things turned around for their last game in pool play, as well as Croatia, who will face off with Lithuania later. That's coming on way later in the day. We've got a little break coming up first. Next game is women's Italy versus Japan. That is slated to start 48 minutes from now. So, or 47, I apologize. Anyway, enjoy the highlights. Enjoy the break. I'll see you back here in 45.